In 1968, Steve McQueen redefined cool with his film Bullitt, a gritty San Francisco crime thriller that gave us one of the greatest car chases in movie history. But the film is more than just fast cars, suspense, and a somewhat confusing storyline. It's also a time capsule of San Francisco, California in the late 1960s. In this video, I take a closer look at 6 of the film's iconic locations, from some of San Francisco's most popular landmarks to where Frank Bullitt stocks up on grub. Join me as I explore the real-life backdrop of Steve McQueen's Bullitt. First stop, 2700 Vallejo Street at the corner of Divisadero, the home of Robert Vaughn's character, politician Walter Chalmers, located in San Francisco's upscale Pacific Heights neighborhood. Built in 1915 by architect Henry C. Smith for marble and stone businessman Clarence Musto, the house sits on a 9,350 square foot lot and has 7 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Realtor.com estimates the property's value at nearly $10 million. As you can see, the home is stunning, designed in a classic style with 2 side wings. The main entrance is especially impressive, featuring an arched doorway framed in elegant Corinthian columns in a Beaux Arts style. Above the door, a glass-panned arch sits on similar columns, and a large terrace wraps around 2 sides of the house, lined with decorative railings. This house isn't just famous for its architecture and from being featured in Steve McQueen's 1968 Bullitt, it has also been used in other films and TV shows like the 1961 comedy The Pleasure of His Company with Fred Astaire and Debbie Reynolds, as well as the 1964 drama Where Love Has Gone with Susan Hayward and Bette Davis. Fans of the 1970s TV series, The Streets of San Francisco, got a rare look inside the home when it appeared in a 1974 episode, The Most Deadly Species. Next on our Bullitt filming locations tour is Enrico's Coffee House at 504 Broadway Street in San Francisco's North Beach neighborhood. This is the spot where Detective Frank Bullitt meets his informant Eddie, played by Justin Tarr, in the film. Enrico's was named after its owner, local businessman Enrico Banducci. It opened in October 1958 as San Francisco's first sidewalk cafe. A year later, Banducci bought the building for $175,000, a big deal that made local headlines. The cafe quickly became a hotspot for everyone, from everyday locals to millionaires, politicians, and celebrities. Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack were regulars, and Cary Grant even showed up for opening night. Banducci sold Enrico's in 1988, and the restaurant closed in November 2006. Today, you can still see the Enrico's sign on the building, and the cafe's original awning is mostly intact, though slightly updated. At 1100 California Street, San Francisco's Grace Cathedral was used in Bullitt for the scene where Captain Bennett, played by Simon Oakland, is served with a writ of habeas corpus by District Attorney Chalmers. Built on land donated by the family of railroad tycoon William Henry Crocker, Grace Cathedral is a famous Episcopal church known for its beautiful English Gothic architecture. Construction began in 1927 and was completed in 1964. The cathedral features stunning stained glass windows and 2 floor labyrinths. The church is also a lively part of the community, hosting concerts, cultural events, and interfaith activities. Grace Cathedral has appeared in several films, including the aforementioned The Pleasure of His Company, Alfred Hitchcock's last film, Family Plot from 1967, and what is considered one of the best worst movies ever made, 2003's cult classic, The Room. Just a block away from Grace Cathedral at 999 California Street, the Mark Hopkins Hotel appears in a brief bullet scene where Johnny Ross checks the hotel desk for his messages. The hotel is named after Mark Hopkins, a founder of the Central Pacific Railroad. It was constructed on the site of a mansion he had built for his wife, Mary Sherwood Hopkins, which was finished after his death in 1878. After Mary passed away, her second husband, Edward Francis Searles, donated the property to the San Francisco Art Association in 1893. The mansion was destroyed in the 1906 earthquake fires, and later George D. Smith built a luxury hotel on the site. The current 19-story Mark Hopkins Hotel, completed in 1926, combines French, Chateau, and Spanish design elements and is now managed by the Intercontinental Hotels Group. (1199) Clay Street has hosted several markets over the years, including Sorelli Bros Market, Spiegel's Market, and VJ Grocery, which got its name from opening on August 15, 1945, VJ Day, celebrating victory over Japan. Not much is known about the store's first 25 years. In 1970, Tom Sifideris, a recent Greek immigrant, bought the store. His youngest brother, Spiro Sifideris, started working there and eventually became the owner in 1990. Most recently, in January 2020, Tom Taptelis, married to Spiro's daughter Helen, took over the store. The store honors Steve McQueen's 1968 film with photos, plaques, and an incomplete mural that has remained unchanged since my 2023 visit. Bullitt isn't VJ Grocery's only film appearance, it also shows up in Matt Damon's 2010 film, Hereafter. Right across from VJ Grocery in San Francisco's Nob Hill neighborhood is Frank Bullitt's apartment at 1153 Taylor Street. This 3-story building, built in 1906, is designed in the flats and duplex style common for early 20th century city homes and reflects the area's rebuilding after the 1906 earthquake. At the front of the building, you will see 3 doors. The left-hand one leads up to the top floor apartment seen in the film. stops are just a glimpse of the many Bullitt filming locations scattered across San Francisco. The city itself, steeped in rich and diverse history, offers countless more sights to discover, each adding depth not only to Steve McQueen's defining film, but also to understanding San Francisco's storied past.